That he couldn't wait till the morning.
Couldn't wait till the morning to have like morning sex, so he's just gonna have 3 a.m., 4 a.m. sex.
Why not?
Hey man,
The only time I'll accept some dead fish.
Dead fish is wicked.
What it do, what it is, what it ain't. Welcome back to episode 137 of The Savages in the Box. It's your boy, Nefty, a.k.a. Padriano Rivera. I am here accompanied by none other than, to the right of me,
They call me Big L.A.
Big Sele. Hey, Mr. Big Ella himself. To his right,
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Mr. Jefferson himself. And before we give a round of applause, make sure we hold it tight because we have to also introduce the most important savage of all, and that is, thank you for the listeners and watchers for tuning in. Because of you guys, our boy Jefferson had to indulge on 6 glizzies. Listen, we had, unfortunately, a malfunction, so I'm going to put a clip of him indulging into the glizzies. Things weren't recording the way they should have been recording. What a great start for 2026.
Yeah. Podcasters know. They know.
Oh, no, podcasters definitely know.
They know.
I do want to say, whoever put those 2 comments in the comments saying that I needed to indulge in those glizzies,
Yeah, he indulged.
yo, find me outside, and we about to go toe to toe.
It's great.
Cause I went through hell and back with them glizzies, alright?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to lie. The chili cheese Doritos glizzies, fire.
Fucking-
But along with fire, it was fire. It had some kick to it.
Yeah.
The others, unfortunately, we had to order them with sauerkraut on them, and it left a little bit of the sauerkraut taste to it. Not saying that we don't like it. I'm okay with the sauerkraut, but Jefferson,
Not so much.
not so much. Not so much. Being that you guys are already here, and you guys helped us get to 200 subscribers, which then allowed or forced Mr. Jefferson to eat the 6 glizzies. Let's break another goal. For the year of 2026, we would like to hit that 1K subscriber mark, and we can't do it without you guys. So take this moment right now to hit the like button to enjoy this episode, if you enjoyed this episode, but subscribe to the channel so we can hit the 1,000 subscribers.
Dio mio.
How are we
Yup.
feeling?
Gravy.
Sensational. Starting out 2026, sensational.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Listen, stay tuned because we're going to talk about Adam Silver talking ish about Shaq and Kenny and the boys. We're going to talk about the college football playoffs. We're also going to talk about desexualizing women as well as what needs to happen when women are wrong. But before we get there, apparently Jeff took a trip or flew someone out, or what is it that he did?
Nah. I read upon an event that happened. It wasn't me. If I was ever in that, you would never see me. So I read upon an event that someone flew out to go see somebody for New Year's Eve. In that time frame that said person flew out to New Year's Eve, their significant other was sleeping on New Year's Eve and never woke up until after New Year's. So they never did the whole traditional New Year's kiss. How would you feel if you flew out to go see your significant other or somebody that you were talking to, and that said person was sleeping through New Year's Eve and New Year's and didn't have that traditional kiss?
That's tough.
I mean,
That's tough.
nah, I mean, I'm just going to assume that if she came over here, then she just...
Huh?
Something's going to get done, right?
Nah, this man's filthy, bro.
I just saw his mind go.
Yo, it was just like, all right, let me, and then as soon as he said, when he did the, and then it went left.
My thing is, if I'm flying you out, I'm not flying you out for no reason.
No, you're going over there to her.
Hold on. Yeah, you're going over there.
Oh, I'm going to her.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, hold up. Don't invite me anywhere and then just fall asleep on me either.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's what I'm
That's
saying.
not what we're doing around here.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
You're gonna invite me, moi. You're gonna invite me?
Yeah.
You're gonna invite me. Then we get there. It's a traditional thing. We're very serious. I'm loving it. We're definitely gonna do the midnight kiss. And you fall asleep on me?
Yeah, bro. Time to
Nah.
cracking.
Nah, someone else is gonna be in this house.
Yeah.
I'm getting my kiss from someone.
In the house is wicked.
In the house.
I'm getting my kiss from someone tonight. Nah, this ain't happening. Nah, I ain't gonna fly. Especially, what if the shawty lives like nowhere? Like, what if I fly to Shawty's crib and she's in Wisconsin?
You know, meet up with T-Pain and what was it? Wisconsin.
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 Wisconsin. Nah.
No, yeah, definitely got a call. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Find an app.
Plus.
Using her address and all.
Plus. You know what that tells me? That's what it is. You already had a visit.
Ooh, she got the walking deal before.
You already had a visit. Why are you tired?
Yo, that's a
You're not the one that had to travel.
That's offending. And you can't pull the shit that, I just worked a 12-hour shift. That was 12 hours ago.
I was on a plane for 12 hours.
That was 12 hours ago.
I had to deal with TSA and baggage claim and
Little did you know those 12 hours that I was on the plane, I was texting
a
you.
6-month-old baby was crying to the right of me.
Right. And you were responded.
I thought I wanted my midnight kiss and maybe after midnight walk with her.
I wanted the New Year's walk at the. What's
Oh,
up?
you're just going straight to the walk with her.
I'm going. I mean, the kissing is going to happen. You got to set the mood. You know, the red light in the room.
Red light.
Oh, you're doing way more than a midnight kiss, my brother. Let me tell you.
She got in the lingerie, red room. You feel me? New
That is
Year's. I
insane.
want that. I want that.
Yeah, the lover boy over here.
Yeah, no, he's bugging out. He's bugging out. You definitely flew across country for something different, brother.
I didn't.
You did not go for the New Year's festivities.
Yeah.
I wanted.
Yeah.
I wanted the baby. Never mind. Let me not finish.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, what did Orlando Brown or whatever his name is said?
Oh, nah.
The boo ba ba doo ba ba doo ba. Yeah, that's what you want. You bugging out, flying me out, and then you fall asleep. Yeah, you can. What? Got the wrong.
That's a sign you need to get this debit because that's not the
Nah,
right
I'm about to
one.
get belt the ass. Change my number. Delete my number. It's over. Delete my number. Listen. Speaking about numbers, actually, NBA Christmas, right? This year, great time. I think it was a great NBA Christmas day. We had great matchups. I think so, right? Like I think all the scores was pretty much close.
Besides the Lakers. Besides the freaking Lakers.
Yes, I keep forgetting about the Lakers. Yeah. Because we did speak about how the Lakers look. Listen,
Top four of a defense.
Houston just looked like they could have just done.
Couldn't miss.
Yeah.
Couldn't miss a
Yeah.
lick.
There's some great games. I mean,
They were great games.
you got Nuggets against Timberwolves. That was 142 to 138. The Warriors against the Mavericks, 126 to 116. Spurs against Thunder, 117 to 102. Knicks against the Cavs, 126 to 124. And then you got obviously the only sort of blowout was the Rockets against the Lakers, 119 to 96.
Yo, man. That's a blowout.
Regardless, the Christmas games were really good, and I did appreciate them. On top of that, it looks like the Spurs just happened to figure out how to beat the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, kudos to them, I guess.
Got that man Wemby, and they got the guard play. Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Second time in like a matter of like 2 weeks.
Three.
Oof.
Three.
Three.
Third time in a matter of 2
They
weeks.
beat them 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, in the season, but in a matter of 2 weeks because they had the cup and then the Christmas.
No, I think it was 3 in the 2 weeks because they beat them at the Cup Championship. Then they played them again when everybody came back after the Cup.
Yeah.
Then they played them Christmas.
Yeah, that was bad. Bad. All three, bad.
Dubs.
Yeah.
Dubs.
And Harper and them boys.
People already know I don't really feel too fond of Wemby, but listen, when it's against the Oklahoma City Thunder, I'm a Wemby fan because as much as I do not like Wemby, I despise Chet. I don't subscribe to their games. I mean,
Chet got the bag for nada. Nothing. A big nothing.
that is the definition of I'm 6'10" for no reason. Or whatever the heck he is.
Yeah, probably like 6'10".
6'10" for no reason. Now, along with the NBA Christmas games going well, right? Adam Silver.
You like him that bad?
Apparently, well, he filmed his movie in Carney, so
Yeah, that is
That's a
true.
good actor, bro.
yeah, it is a good actor. Adam Silver ended up being on Around the NBA. I forgot what was the show, right? With Dirk Nowitzki, Steve Nash. I think Vince Carter was on it. Oh, I thought he was tapping you. I was like, what happened? Are we getting some news right now?
We're good.
And he ended up going against and talking ish about Shaq and them. He was talking to Dirk and them talking about, look, we really appreciate how you guys are breaking down and commentating the game. You guys are letting us know exactly what's going on the court as ex-NBA players instead of telling us, and this is what Shaq and Kenny and them like to do a lot, instead of telling us, oh, the boys just didn't come prepared to play. And yeah. No. Adam was making sure that everybody got the point that he was trying to make. Like, the guys over there, I'm not really messing around with the content that they're creating. I like what you guys are doing here. You guys are speaking on the product of the game, not just the behavior of the players or your biased takes, which ends up being a lot or being done a lot over there with Shaq and them. Now, listen, bro, these guys were great for TNT for a lot of years, and a lot of people turned on to TNT. I know now they're with ESPN or whatever. People turned on TNT to watch these guys, regardless of what they were saying. It was content, and people enjoyed it. Now, I
got to a point where no good, not anymore.
yeah, I kind of do want to see or hear, hey, why is this guy like not, like what's happening here? Like, why is this pin down got this guy on lock? Stuff like that. And I do appreciate it here. I know we like, or some people like watching the LeBron James podcast because he tends, and Steve Nash tend to do, Steve Nash tend to do very concise breakdowns of the game. But I don't know. I feel for Adam, but it goes both ways. I mean, I'm pretty sure people like that content over there.
I mean, yeah, drama sells, so that's always gonna be key. And at one point, their content was breaking down the game. Like Kenny would go run to the screen with Shaq, and then he'll break down the game, get inside the game. Hey, this is what they're doing well. This is what X team or X players need to do when this happens, and then come off the screen and then break that down. Hey, that's what I saw. Stuff like that tends, not saying he because he still does it, but that was the content. And again, all four in their respected, I guess, place, they're all great,
Yeah.
And there was a point in time where each individual, yeah, they had their own charismatic way of doing it, but they all brought something to the table.
Right.
And now that kind of like flipped these last couple years, where now it's
Sizzle down.
nah, like I get to say whatever I want to say, how I want to say it, and there's no weight to it because it's not based off of anything. It's just opinion based. It's not watching the game and being like, hey, this is why I think so and so isn't performing well. Not just saying, oh, he didn't bring it today for whatever reason, And that comes to their point where those guys over there are actually breaking down the game and giving valid takes on whoever the play or whoever the team they're looking at.
Yeah.
So I think that's what he's trying to say. And hey, he shot, and my boy didn't miss. I agree with him, because I did at one point love watching TNT for that reason. I get to get the hoopla, the laughs, especially with Shaq and
Kenny, Barkley.
with Barkley and them going at it. Like, I love that. And then obviously with the take, so it was hand in hand. Now, obviously, like I said, not so much.
And a lot of it also has to be on whatever the outside players or the outside parties, how they're reacting. Because, listen, I didn't really like it because I don't like how Shaq did it. But Shaq told Joker straight up, yo, I don't think you're the MVP. Like, to me, the MVP is Shea. Now, Shaq can say whatever he wants. That is Shaq's opinion. But what I'm looking for, Shaq, I don't want you to tell me why you don't think that Joker's the MVP. I mean, I don't want you to just tell me that you don't think Joker's the MVP. Why don't you think Joker isn't the MVP? Yo, Joker, listen, if I had to vote, I wouldn't vote for you for MVP. I would have voted for Shea because of X, Y, Z and what these pertain to, or how this helps the team. Just you flat out telling me, because there's also the notion that, someone like Shaq does not like other big men.
Yeah.
When they're good, when they're great. He didn't like the whole Dwight Howard. There's been years where he goes against Joel Embiid. And there's a lot of love for Joel as well. But there's years that he goes against Joel Embiid. Obviously, now with, I don't think I ever heard him say anything good about Rudy Gobert. And rightfully so, but still.
Yeah.
And now this whole Joker thing. Listen, you can have your biased takes. I'm okay with people saying what they want to say and have biased takes. And tell them in front of it, because that's the other thing. You tell him in front of his face. Kudos to Joker to be like, hey, Shaq, that's your opinion, man.
Yeah.
That got nothing to do with what I need to do on the court, though.
Very fair.
So, I appreciate Joker for taking it the way he did, pause. But no, Shaq, I do want to hear why don't you think he's the MVP? That's why it's cool to hear from the Jeffersons, the Steve Nash, the Dirk Nowitzkis, the Vince Carters, LeBron and Steve Nash on their podcast. JJ Redick when he was on the podcast, it was really really good. Like the basketball heads had fun listening to these guys.
And to take point, I know if you're watching football, the whole MVP race is pretty tight with Drake May
Mhm.
and Fudge. My gosh,
Stafford.
Stafford. It's close. And you hear on the herd and freaking and all the NFL networks, they're breaking down why
Yeah.
Stafford is the guy or why Drake May's the guy, and you're hearing all these different takes that I may have not realized. Oh, that's a tunnel where I didn't see. Think I appreciate that. That might sway me another way. Like the way they go ahead and break it down, I'm like, this is what needs to happen over here on the flip side of the NBA.
Yeah.
Because if they can somehow coincide and make that a thing where we're talking about the MVP, we're talking about breakdown of the game, even though sometimes it can go left. But if that just that cohesiveness of that, of hey, this is why I saw this against this team, or not so much this team, or when they play against this type of coverage, stuff like that, I want to be able to listen to and
Yeah.
hear about. Unlike on that flip side, we're not. It's
No.
just straight shoot.
Yeah.
Hey, this is why, and this is what it is. You like it, you don't like it, it is what it is. And I think people, not just us, are starting to realize, hey, I actually want to know more. I want to know a little bit more about the game. You would think someone like Shaq, who's one of or the greatest big man, hey, let me hear from you. And when you're not getting it from a guy like that, you got to go somewhere else, and then you're gonna go to the Vince Carter and
Yeah.
Steve Nash and JJ
Or
Redick
podcasts.
and get that breakdown, because they're gonna break it down for you, and they're gonna be like, hey, this is what's happening on this play, this is what's happening on this team. So for me, that's what I want to know, and that's what some of the fans and people that want to know about the game want to tune into.
Yeah.
So no, I think Adam Silver is completely right for taking his shot.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yo, real quick, did you guys know that NBA refs get NBA final rings?
No, I didn't know that.
What?
So apparently, the group of refs that get picked to ref the NBA finals get their own NBA finals ring. Now they don't get the exact ring that the champion gets. They get like a ref ring. You know, like I'll say the ref's name, what finals that they refed. I think it puts the teams and stuff like that. But the refs that refed that entire series gets their own NBA finals.
I'm actually not surprised.
Is this like a participation ring?
Well, they
Apparently.
do participate because they do rig the game, so it makes sense why they get a ring.
See, checkmate, brother.
Now you're getting filthy. I like this.
Checkmate.
Just-
I love
just
Bill.
saying.
I love the filth.
I could see that. That makes perfect sense. When you got Foster and you got my man Gucci Mane in the game, I already know when to take the over under, when to take the.
But that's where I
extension.
saw it from. I
Like-
saw it was like a TikTok short or something, and it was Gucci Mane. For those that don't know, listen, hey, for those that don't know, it's not the actual rapper. There's just a ref that surprisingly looks exactly like Gucci Mane. So a lot of us that watch NBA or a lot of the NBA heads know, hey, Gucci Mane is reffing tonight. We know what that means. But it was a video of him showing his ring and talking about letting us know, hey, do you guys know that NBA refs get NBA final rings? And when I'm sitting here watching this, like, wait, what?
I know he definitely does.
And that's the same thing with the refs being inaugurated into the Hall of Fame.
What you had to do to get there? Yeah.
My boy Donnie or Donahue or Donaghy or whatever.
Yeah, you
I don't know
know
how
a
his
lot,
name is.
buddy.
I guess I could see it about getting the ring, but I mean, participation rings. Like, are we dead ass?
They didn't participate. They made plays. They made calls.
What value does that bring of that ring?
They're the reason
I
why
don't know.
certain teams won.
It looks like gold though, pure gold.
All right, you're getting very filthy. All right.
Just saying.
I don't know what to tell you.
Reason that they made specific team win. Okay.
It ain't wrong.
So you're telling me they rigged that the Oklahoma game?
Oklahoma game? They just rigged one over here. I forget what game. It was on a buzzer beater by Brandon Ingram. the shot clock was a
Oh,
little slow.
I do remember that.
Shut up, man.
I
They
do
were
remember seeing that.
lost. Like,
Yeah.
don't hit me with that.
I do remember
That's
seeing
a
something like
game
that.
winner. No, I don't want to hear that. That's ring valid. That's ring
But
valid.
they didn't look over the video or anything.
The video shows 0.3 on the clock, and they were like, yeah, but that's like what is it called when it's
A
like
lag or something, a cushion.
yeah, like because it's someone actually doing it, so it's I
Oh,
forget
human
the-
error.
Yes, human error because they hit the button too late. But they did calculations that the shot was a little too late, even though it's 0.3 on the clock. That 0.3 would have never happened if so and so hit the button at the time it was supposed to be hit. What the fudge is that, bro?
The ball was out before the .3.
It was out before the 0.3, but what they're saying is because of the 0.3 was left, that 0.3 is added to the freaking 0.3 that took to hit the button.
All
So when they did the math, yeah, that shot should have never been in.
It's
It
just-
should have been at the tip of the hand.
It's just them using this scenario for this particular moment. Because there's human error for every play.
Yes. It happens all the time.
There's human error for every play.
Brandon Ingram should have skitty boop bop bow, bro. That's a game winner. But hey, a lot of money on that side, especially with Joker out. Yeah, no. Send it this way.
Okay, I might be going away from the topic, but I thought we were doing this whole like AI bullshit that they were implementing in this. Like, why are we still not implementing this? Because this.
Listen, I think if I can throw out a theory, I think they're making sure that the refs are bad to then implement the AI. Because I haven't been watching the NBA like that, but the NFL refs this year, I do not want to see this type of officiating next year or ever again. The NFL you guys seen the Panthers and Bucks game?
Yes, it was so. Yo, they wanted Tampa in the game.
I don't
They
understand.
wanted Tampa to.
Jeff, as a Patriots fan, those 2 straight weeks that they were doing us dirt.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills week, and then I forgot who we played after them. The refs were like, "Nah, we're just gonna go against New England."
Yeah.
And then, because I gotta play both sides. They did us dirt with Buffalo Bills. I forgot who we played after Buffalo. There was a few.
Ravens.
The Ravens. There was a few plays there that did us dirt. The week after that, it was to our favor. And I was like, all right, they're bugging out. Like, yes, I'm a Patriots fan. I probably should accept it. No, I want a fair game still.
Yeah.
And it was to our favor. I was like, that's kind of crazy right there. That's kind of sick. I don't really remember the play. I just know it was for our favor. It was something. It was something like a face mask call or whatever. But I'm like,
Yeah, that Tampa game, there was like 5 calls that I'm like, brother.
nah, that was gross.
The whole ripping of the helmet and no flags, that's 50
That was
yards,
nuts. That was
plus
nuts.
Plus an ejection, like
Yeah.
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 There was they wanted Tampa in the game and you knew. Well, playoff
For sure.
You knew.
For sure.
It sucks for the Panthers because they had a good season. And it's 1-1 going against them. You would have thought they would have had a chance, but yeah, refs had no.
I mean, in my opinion, I don't think that they should get rings because I mean, they should just get a plaque. Be like, hey, I officiated.
Or like a certificate. Maybe like a certificate.
But a plaque. I mean, certificate is more like a kids thing, like a plaque. Because
Yeah, a plaque is nice. You could like have it up for decoration.
They probably put it-
You can do the same with the ring. A certificate, it's not going to take space. You can just keep it in a folder somewhere.
no, but what you could do is that uniform that you're wearing.
What are you really winning?
Yo,
That you rigged the game?
Yes. Yo, back in 1967, yeah, you see that right there? I did that. I made sure my boy.
The reason why we didn't call push on Jordan is because I was the ref again.
Yes.
Hey, yo, that was Scott Foster, bro.
Yes. That was his uncle.
Was it Scott?
No, bro.
I was about to say, if it was Scott, that dude's been dirty since year
bro,
1,
he
bro.
shouldn't be able to be
What in
right
the
now.
Someone stop this man.
Nah, that's criminal. Like the extendo, bro.
What?
Literally, the extendo. Like,
But he like goes against Chris Paul. Like, I don't understand his hate with Chris Paul.
His record with Chris Paul is like
Insane.
yeah. Chris
Insane.
Paul is like hasn't won. He's like 0-20.
Chris Paul always got to do something for like at the end of the season, like send him a Christmas gift or some shit.
Not yet. Do what you know what Steve Harvey? Steve Harvey,
Oh, yeah.
he sends a TV every Christmas to a teacher, his like 4th grade teacher, because in 4th grade they ask him, "Hey, what do you want to be when you grow up?" And he says, "I want to be on TV." And the teacher said, "Keep dreaming, kid. You'll never get there."
Yeah, that's OD.
And now, as petty as he is, Every Christmas, she gets a TV from him as a gift.
That is tough.
She probably marks that shit on her calendar and be like, "Yo, I'm about to get a new TV."
But she's probably like, the thing is, it is probably petty because it's like, turn on this TV because you're gonna see me on it, bitch.
Yeah.
But she's probably flipping that shit. Or giving it to like family members, like, oh, you need a TV? I know I'm getting it December 25th. I got you. I got you.
That first couple years, you're like, this
guy.
he's such a
This guy. You know what I'm saying?
But after like, probably like the 6-7 year, you're like,
Yeah, you're kind of like, oh yeah, keep bringing them, bro.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing here. A quick 200 for these.
All right, guys. So you talking to Shorty. In that time frame before date, you guys are not even doing this date or anything like that. Not yet. You guys are planning stage and everything. Are you desexualizing that specific someone?
First night, I'm ready, baby. 1000%
First night on the date or first night of talking?
of the date.
Okay.
By desexualizing, you mean like all I'm thinking about is clapping.
Yeah, like cracking backs, slapping cheeks,
Yeah, I'm up right now.
eating whatever you can eat.
Sniper position on
I
lockdown.
won't lie and say that it hasn't crossed my mind, but
Are you like explaining it to her?
no.
No, that's in the back of my head. Not the main secret sauce.
You know, if I'd be a fool to say that I'm not sexually attracted.
Yeah. I'm not looking at her jawline like, yeah, what that do?
The jawline?
Yeah. Lets me know if you got a nice muscle, that means you got, you go to work. Yeah.
So the gagitation is gagging.
The what?
The gagitation.
The gagitation.
The gagitation. The no tonsils.
So does that
The
mean
gagitation is gagging if you're looking at the jawline. Okay, got it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm spitting facts today.
okay, my bad, dog. Damn, I didn't know you were freaking an encyclopedia.
Don't worry about it. I got something in my pocket for later. You feel me? But nah, facts. Like desexualizing, I don't like that. I mean, yes, there is a lot of hornball men that of women that don't want that, but then you also got to realize the women that actually do want it, do want that attention, do want that sexual attention at the beginning. I personally don't like it because then I don't want to fall into this lustful thing.
Like that.
I'm a lover boy. I will be straightforward until everything goes on. And if it's going to get serious, then it's going to get serious. The Wagathia is going to come in later on.
Yeah. My boy's a 3 months type of guy. Trying to.
You're out of your mind.
I'm trying to get to know you.
Actually, 3 months is actually like my perfect timing. And I've said it. I mean, the only thing I've only done it is because the 3 months that I was in basic, I haven't done it in 3 months. So, and the person I was talking to at that time.
So since then, it's been like a base for you.
Yeah, that's base minimum 3 months.
Damn. I'm not hooking up with Jeff.
Test driving. Whoa. I ain't that cute.
I'm definitely not. No, I'm definitely not. Well, sexualizing. The D is kind of.
Desexualized.
I think just sexualizing. Desexualizing is something else. I think.
These nuts.
But there's also the scenario that the women might be wrong in judging those kind of men.
Right.
Because just like you said, a lot of women, or the majority, they don't want that. They don't want to know that I've been, in my mind, flipping you 6 different ways. But we can't sit here and believe that there aren't women that, I'm not saying that that's all they're thinking about, but they would like to, hey, after the nice date, take this to an extracurricular activity after. I know a lot of women like to wait. They want to build the foundation, whatever the case may be, but there's other women like, hey, man, I had a great time, but I really need to test drive this car to know if we're going to have date number 2.
That's a fact.
You know, and we can't sit here and be wrong and think that there aren't women like that. Unfortunately, women don't want to be wrong. They don't like to be wrong, and they don't accept when they're wrong. But it's the truth.
Nah, I mean, well, it's happened to you. We've gone out, and there's been a couple girls been very straightforward, You know, I've seen it. I've seen it with me. There's girls out there that are very straightforward. When they are on and locked in on something they like, and they've had a couple drinks, hey, you look good. I'm trying to come this way.
Well, that he does have a good point. Like this girl had intentions of dating me. But day one, we went out, we got drinks. It was a group of us, and she told me, "Hey, my plan was to still go home with you tonight, and then obviously whatever happens tonight is building off what I want to build off." But it happened. It happened day one. So, which, hey, listen, man. Some of y'all females, we gotta let you know, it's okay to be wrong. You have to accept that you're wrong, or we're gonna need more people to let you know that you're wrong because a lot of things that you guys believe or a lot of things you guys want to talk about and I don't know, like rant about because you always want to rant. Oh no, men are disgusting. Men are dogs. Men are cavemen. But okay, let's slow down. Let's pump the brakes. Let's also talk about how some of you would like to get this done on day one. How about that one? You know, because one thing that is wrong about how you women judge men is you guys like to take one scenario and now that scenario is copy and pasted for every other single man on this planet. And that's unfair because we try to do it to you guys and you guys quickly hit us with the, oh, but we're not all the same. Oh, bullshit, Stacy. Whatever Eli does to Stacy, right? Now Stacy wants to tell every person that every man is like Eli. And that's not the case. Jefferson is not Eli. As he said, he's a lover boy. Of course, Eli likes to throw dick to every woman that he sees. Jefferson doesn't. Every single person is different. Same way on that end. Okay, maybe girls want, I want to test it out day one. No, I want to wait 60 days. But this whole like just generalizing men off one experience gotta stop. Yeah. Along with you guys have to accept that you're wrong. And if no one's gonna do it,
this guy's to do it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm going to be, if I have to be the bad guy, everybody wants to talk ill about the Andrew Tates and all that, but sometimes they were correct in some of the points. We all know they went crazy. Andrew Tate, yes, Andrew Tate, yeah. Some of them went crazy and they had to be stopped. But there were certain logical things that they were talking about that people looked over because he's in another video he said, you know, women should be, I don't know, whatever. I'm not trying to repeat what he said. But I do want to let you guys know certain things he was at, if not right, on the money or on point or on pace, you know, on route of being correct. But everybody was so jaded from all the negative stuff that he says that they don't want to think about it that way. And you girls can't accept or don't believe that you're ever wrong. And let me tell you something, you guys are. And
I think they do though. They in their own way they say they're wrong.
Well, I do want to, because I just went crazy, I do want to say it's not all.
Yeah.
The majority of the women do accept, they do take accountability. Or if not the majority, most. But there's a lot of you that do not take accountability, do not believe that you're wrong, and then you want to create these narratives on the other side of the ball, and unfortunately for us, it gets run for two. No. But we can't do it back at you guys, because then you guys hit us with the, oh no, but that's you guys being monogamous, or whatever the word is, or you guys don't know anything about women, or no, it can't be one-sided like that. It can't be, especially when it's literally a play. It's the same thing, in my opinion. It's the same thing. We can't be doing it. All right, we're gonna go right back into sports real quick. College football playoffs have been heating up. We are now down to the Final Four, which is Indiana. Indiana will be playing against Oregon, and Miami will be playing against Ole Miss. Yes, two really good games that is going to be, by the time that this episode comes out, it will be happening this Thursday and Friday. Before I get, anything you guys want to say, or do we want to go straight into the?
I know you're a Oregon fan,
Yes,
but sorry to tell you, I think Indiana wins, and if they face Ole Miss or Miami, I think they still win. I think Indiana is going to be the champs. That's how I see it.
I totally agree with you. I mean, yes, I'm an Oregon fan. I'm also a Bama fan. I mean, it just depends on who's in it. Obviously, Bama's not in it. Oregon is, so I'm a root for Oregon. But I definitely do agree with you in saying that Indiana is going to win. They both have amazing defenses, but the way that Indiana's offense is just it's incredible. If Indiana can stop Oregon's offense, they got it.
Well, that's kind of my take. I do also believe that Indiana is going to be the champion. But my thing is, if Indiana beats Oregon, that unfortunately, I don't care what Miami or Ole Miss does. Indiana's going to win it all. Oregon, to me, as of now, I know what Ole Miss is doing is impressive. I know what Miami is doing is impressive. But Oregon, to me, right now, the 4 teams that are playing, Oregon has the best defense, in my opinion. Indiana, if they beat this great defensive Oregon team, sorry. Ring them. It just we saw what they did to Alabama. And listen, I don't want to take anything away from Oregon. From Indiana. Alabama, this is the second consecutive game. You guys did it to Oklahoma. It took you a whole half, okay? It took you a whole half to start playing the game. You guys apparently had some issues getting into the game, getting fired up. And the quarterback, Ty Simpson, mentioned it during the Indiana game. He was trying to get on the offensive lineman, like, yo, let's wake up, let's get aggressive, like blah blah blah. And they just didn't turn on the motors. Okay, again, not taking anything away from Indiana. Alabama was not in that game. They were not ready to play that football game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they were just standing around. They weren't taking the extra measure. They weren't getting aggressive. They weren't doing what they needed to do to play aggressive and win or try to win the game at least. Because we all knew they were losing. A lot of people already knew that Alabama was losing to Indiana. Now, the way they lost, we weren't expecting that. Yeah. Now, again, that's nothing to take away from Indiana, because I can easily say Indiana won because Alabama didn't play well. No. That was Alabama's issue. Alabama needed to play, had to come to play. Indiana did everything they could, though, and everything they did to win that game. Offensively, Indiana did everything perfect. I mean, I think by the third quarter, what's homeboy's name? Mendoza was like 14 for 17. He was going nuts, regardless of the energy that Alabama was showing. Kudos to Indiana. You guys did it with whatever came to play that day. You guys took care of it handedly.
And he ran the ball well, too.
They did. One thing I did see about Indiana, and some of the commentators mentioned it. I feel like I've seen this before, so it's not like they're the first ones to do it. But Indiana makes sure that when they're running the ball and they're about to get tackled, they fall forward. So if you get tackled at the 9-yard, you're going to get the first down because you're falling forward. There was no falling backward or trying to... No. They made sure, okay, I can't go no more. I need to fall forward. Let me get the extra yard. Indiana did that a lot in that game against Alabama. Again, I know I'm sounding like a broken record. Alabama didn't come to play, but that is one of those things that I look into championship-winning teams. Let me get the extra 1 to 2 yards. It's going to help us in field goals. It's going to help us in first downs. And Indiana does that very well. Very, very well. So I do think Indiana is going to win the championship game. It looks like you guys do as well.
Yeah, I mean, if Oregon wins, Oregon's no slouch. Do you think whoever comes out of that game is then the winner of the whole natty? Like, you think if Oregon, do you think they beat Miami or Ole Miss?
Yes. In a perfect vacuum, yes. Okay. Because like I said, Oregon has the best defense. If Indiana just plays clean, they play smart, they play aggressive. So Indiana has a really good chance of beating the number 1 team. They have a really good chance of beating Oregon. Oregon, to me, has the best defense. I think the best 2 teams are on that side. Okay. This is in a vacuum. This doesn't mean that maybe if one of them win, get to the championship game, and then for some reason they choke for whatever reason, because things can happen. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But as of now, and I guess in a perfect vacuum, like I'm saying, if Indiana wins, they're the champ. If Oregon wins, they're the champ. In my humble opinion.
Yeah. I also agree.
In my humble opinion. I am seeing some of you. Shout out to Ryan Clark. I forgot the other gentleman that I forgot his name. I am seeing a lot of you talk about the SEC and quote unquote the fall of the SEC. Listen, it's all cute. It's all cute. This happened before. It's not like history always repeats itself. You guys act like this is the first time that maybe the SEC doesn't win the championship. We've seen this before. I mean, Ohio State has won multiple times, okay? We had a reign where Clemson won 2 out of the 3 or 3 out of the 4. I forgot how it went. You know what I'm saying? And now we're in a zone where, okay, Michigan won 1. All right, great for Michigan. Ohio State won 1. Okay, great for Ohio State. Michigan had a cheat. Ohio State was a great team. There's nothing I can say about them. They were a great team. Now this is another Big Ten team in Indiana possibly winning. And I think Oregon is also in the Big Ten, right? Is that where they joined? Because they left the Big 12, Pac-12. You know, so if any of those two teams wins, it's another Big Ten team. All right, congratulations. You guys need to stop using the SEC the same way that Stephen A. wants to use LeBron James and the Lakers and the Cowboys, and stop using the SEC to create narratives, to create points. The whole point of the college football playoffs was to make it an equal playing field. So let's talk about how the college football playoffs is actually working, and not trying to be gross and say that, oh, well, the SEC is losing. Yeah, bullshit. Bullshit. Okay, there's been years. Texas won it once. You know, there was a year that USC won it. Okay, then there was Florida, Alabama, LSU. Okay, they won it. In 08, I think 09, Ohio State won it. Then there's the 2-3 years that Clemson had their run. And guess what happens? Clemson gets their run. Now Clemson meets Alabama in the championship game. Guess who won the chip? All right, after Alabama wins the chip. Guess who won the chip back to back? The first college football playoff championship was won by Ohio State with Cardale Jones, God rest his soul. And that's a phenomenal team. Guess who they had to beat to get there? You guessed it, Alabama. Guess who Indiana had to beat to get to this point? You guessed it, Alabama. Ole Miss is still in it. So if Ole Miss wins, what's the narrative then? So I understand we need to create content or whatever the case may be, but let's pump the brakes on the whole SEC is losing their grip on college football. When you guys already moved the goalposts to get to this point. You eliminated the Big 12. Texas A&M, and all these schools, guess where they had to run to play college football? You guessed it. They had to go to the SEC. Oregon, USC, all these teams, they didn't go to the SEC. I get it, but they had to go to the Big 10. You guys don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about that. Then you guys are trying to bring up also Notre Dame. Oh, maybe they should have deserved it. No. Join the fucking conference. Maybe we'll have more respect for you. Okay? Stop making the narrative that the SEC is losing. No. Let's congratulate the college football playoffs. And you did it twice. First, you made the college football playoffs. Then you said, no, let's move to 6 teams. No, let's move to 12 teams. You guys keep moving the goalposts. And now that the goalposts have been moved so far left that, you know, Alabama and Georgia kind of have to adjust, because they do have to adjust. I'm not going to sit here and say that they don't. Now the narrative, oh, well, the SEC is losing it. No. The college football playoffs is doing exactly what they need to do. And that is make it an equal playing field for other schools to have a chance to win it regardless of recruiting or NIL now. Because that's another aspect that we need to throw in there. So let's bump the brakes on the whole SEC thing, and let's just congratulate what the college playoff is doing, and congratulate these teams for getting here. Because that's another thing that I mentioned. You're taking away these schools for playing their hearts out and getting here. Congratulate Indiana and Oregon for getting here. Okay?
Forget about
Instead of, you know what? Hey, you guys made it cool and all, but let's talk about how the SEC is just dropping the ball. All right, bam.
Congratulate James Madison or Tulane.
We're not congratulating them.
You never see them though.
Yeah, but they shouldn't be there.
I mean, yeah,
that's probably the one mistake that they made.
Yeah. Another thing is that if you look at the last 11 CFPs, 5 out of the 11 are SEC teams.
Teams, right? But it's more than 5 chips because Georgia won 2 or won 3.
Mm-hmm.
Alabama, I think, won 2 or 3.
Yep.
So it's not that it's 5 out of the 11. It's probably 8 out of the 11.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
So let's just pump the brakes. Because for all we know, in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, SEC might be back on top, and I don't want to hear, oh, we were wrong.
It's only 5.
Chips or teams?
No, chips. Out of the 11, 5 chips went to an SEC team.
So 2 from Georgia.
2 from Georgia.
2 from Bama.
Alabama.
And 1 from LSU.
LSU, yeah.
That was the Joe Burrow year.
Yeah. Everybody else was either Ohio State, Michigan, Clemson. Actually, Ohio State, Clemson, and Michigan.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, still at the end of the day, like 5 out of the 11 chips are SEC teams. So what are we talking about? When you have
So are all the other ones going to the Big Ten?
Sort of, yeah. Actually, yeah.
That didn't answer my question. Did the rest of the because you said 5 out of the 11, right? So that means there's 6 that didn't go to the SEC, or the 6 all to the Big Ten.
A few moments later.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Well, regardless, in my book, that still defends my point
It does.
because they had to move the goalpost to give another conference a chance to compete with the SEC.
Mm-hmm.
And in that, let's talk about it. In that, you got one SEC school to go back to back, even though Clemson went back to back, but whatever. No, Clemson is ACC. That's not Big Ten. That's the ACC.
Yeah, Clemson's ACC. It's only Ohio State and Michigan that's Big Ten. Yeah.
Okay, so it wasn't all Big Ten. That's what I'm trying to say.
No.
That it wasn't just one conference
Clemson's
besides.
the only one that's ACC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michigan and Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
You had Georgia that went back to back. That's no other school has done yet. That's number one. You had arguably the best team ever created in the 2019 LSU team to win the championship. They bum rushed through that year.
Facts.
And arguably, if not the second, they're said to be the third or fourth best team of all time in that 2017 Alabama team.
Yeah, that team was.
So, regardless of what they want to say, to me, the SEC if the SEC goes another 5-6 years of no chip, we might be reevaluating this conversation. But as of now, I don't want to hear about the SEC, especially if in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years we get 2 more chips. Alabama just got a number 1 recruiting class.
Yeah.
So if they come next year and win it all, then what?
I'm excited.
Again, Ole Miss is still in it. They beat Miami and then actually pull it out and win in the championship. Then what? I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, you are 1,000%
What are you
correct.
talking about?
All right. Gang, let me ask you guys a question because this kind of was brought up the other day, and I need to know if my boys were on the same wavelength. God forbid, tomorrow is my last day, and let's say I was with someone, my partner. Tomorrow was my last day. My partner is now a widow. Does that give you guys free will to now court this woman? Or is there a forbidden rule that you guys don't touch this woman at all?
First of all, there's 2 forbidden rules in that.
Damn, my bad, gang.
There's 2. The first one is you don't fuck with your man's ball.
Yeah, that's a red light. That's definitely
that's a
a
red
red
flag
light.
right
That's
there.
a red one.
You don't overstep on your man's ball. That is your man's ball. That's on his court, and that's staying on his court. That's never going to bounce over to my court.
Yeah, it's a red light.
Second of all, just because you passed away doesn't mean that she's free game.
Oof, that's a yellow light. But yeah.
I guess depending on the situation, depending on how you guys were going about it, but still, in my book, I'm not stepping in that. No matter if she looked like Transformers Megan Fox.
Proceed with caution.
I am proceeding with a slap in the face and get the fuck out of my face. Go find somebody else that's not any of the boys. Because I will say something.
At any time period. Beginning, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years.
Don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't matter to me. I will respect my man's. Even if that man is 6 feet under the ground.
And it's been 5 years.
And it's been 5 years. I'm still respecting him.
That's fair. Yeah, and I would do the same.
Because at the end of the day, on Sundays, I'm going to go to his grave. And go give my respects for him.
Yeah, no, I think a wife, yeah, there's not even.
Wife, girlfriend?
Close.
Girlfriend, depends.
No, girlfriend, no, hell no. Heck no. Hurry up and buy it, no, I don't need it.
See, for me, any title is off limits. Now, if you guys don't have a significant title, that's wife, that's fiance, that's even girlfriend.
All those titles. Yeah,
Any title, off limits. If you only cracked and was just, hey, we're just trying this out, then I would consider it.
wait, I have a question. Hold on. What about if my title is Fudge Buddy, but that's the title? Like, are you still trying to caress? Yo, that's my Fudge Buddy.
Your friends with benefits?
Yeah, that's my Fudge Buddy, Clarissa. Like,
This man,
how you moving?
she speed dialing him.
That might be worse. I might not touch that.
Yeah.
Because, like, what do you mean you like me when you've been under my man for 6 years?
Damn, 6 years is crazy.
Well, my bad. I threw a number. For the past 6 months, you've been under my man. What do you mean you like me?
I like it.
Like you just trying to test the waters on like.
Okay, and then 6 months pass. Then what? You're gonna be right back to my man's or someone else?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I'll probably.
You get tired of this light pole, and you want to go back to the old light pole because it was bright. It was shining brighter than mine. Yeah, nah.
It's probably probably still. It's probably still considered a title, so I'll just let that be.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, I think we all feel the same way about that. Especially that guy. He's weird.
Yeah, listen, I'm not.
How am I weird? How am I weird? I just don't. I'm not gonna fuck with my man's. Just
Not even, bro. You just interactions. Can't even like touch. Can't even touch her.
Yo, if you talk to her at the club or something like that, I'm walking the fuck away. I don't need her.
He's super weird. I'd be like, yo. He'd be like this.
No, because the
Nah,
thing
bring
is,
that ass here.
there has to be moments where like. That's what I'm saying. Like there has to be a title. If I see E talking to someone at the club, and I also think Shorty is fire, but I don't know or don't see E or Shorty pursuing, and it looks like I'm gaining some traction.
Throw the
It's fair game.
Throw the alley oop.
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah. Oh, hey, bro.
But you know, if I did see them hit it off, and now I'm noticing that they're going on dates. Okay, wow, now they're actually serious.
You're about
to get the text and be like,
Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
count me in.
Two-time champ.
I'm like 2-time Trump.
Time Trump is crazy.
All right, so let's see what type of men we really are here. Have any of your partners ever given you guys a curfew, or have you had a curfew, or followed a curfew, or?
Fuck
Yo,
no.
I haven't had a curfew since my mom.
No, right. I haven't had a curfew since high school.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. You better be home.
Not even my past relationship that I lasted for 7 years. I never had a curfew.
I get home when I want to get home.
That's foul.
So both of y'all can say this confidently.
Yes.
Y'all never had a curfew. Now, and I'm not saying that Shorty forced it upon you. Like, yo, listen, I know you're going out with your boy. You better be home before 2.
Unforced, forced, mentally, sexually, no.
Niggas at 5.
No, I've never had a curfew.
No.
I can last until 4 a.m. After 4 a.m., if I'm not passed out, I'm passed out on my bed.
Yeah, no. I think my moral compass of like it'll be wicked if I'm outside at 5, 6 a.m. So I would say I would say that 4 a.m. is my limit. Like I think that would be my moral compass going off, because if I wake up at 5, like if I get there at 5 in the morning and she over here already up showering, making breakfast, I'ma feel like a douchebag.
Damn, so I'm just boo boo the fool.
Yo, cause you got this rough shell, but like you got some jelly in there.
Everybody is different,
Some
though.
softy in there.
Me and Eli can last until 4 a.m. and you probably be home by like 1.
The thing is, I never had a curfew either. It's not like someone told me, yo, you better be home by X amount of time. It's just that in my head, I get to a certain point of the night where I'm like, someone's home, maybe waiting for me. I probably should start making my way.
Meanwhile, they're like this.
I mean, even if she's not at home and she's still texting me.
Yeah, but even if she is snoring in the 6th dream, hey, when I pull up, I like to see her there. Maybe I'll give her a nice little cuddle hug. Oh, she wakes up a little bit, take some dick.
This motherfucker, bro. This man.
That he couldn't wait till the morning.
Couldn't wait till the morning to have like morning sex, so he's just gonna have 3 a.m., 4 a.m. sex.
Why not?
Hey, man.
The only time I'll accept some dead fish.
Dead fish is wicked. Hold on. He said dead fish.
The only time I'll accept some dead fish, yeah? No, but listen. I'll tell you guys a story about one night that I went out with my boys. It was one of my boys' birthdays. So we went out to dinner at some Japanese spot
Mm.
or Chinese spot, I think.
Mm.
I forgot. No, I think it was Korean. I think I just named all three, but I think it was Korean. And I told said person, "Hey, listen, it's my boy's birthday. The boys are getting together. We're just gonna have dinner. We're probably gonna drink there, and blah blah blah. Cool, have fun. Let me know, when you get there, what time you leave. Da 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 da. This, that, and the third. Cool. All right, when we get there and we get closer to the end, and we're about to ask for the tab and all that fun stuff, we get one of the guys goes, "All right, bro, we should all go out. Let's not go, let's not end the night now. Let's all go out to the club." Now, the club that he's talking about is a strip club, not just a regular club. So now in my mind, I'm already like, damn, I never told Shorty about the extracurricular activity, and let alone a strip club. So I say, hey, again, I don't have a curfew. I ain't no bitch. So I'm going to go out with the boys. But around 1:40, I said, all right. I left first, and I said, listen, I'm going to leave early. Someone is home waiting for me. And I already had a good time with you guys at dinner. We've been here for a couple hours. It's time for me to go home. Every single one of you get home safe, and please let me know. And then that's it. Obviously, I went home. She slumped diddy dumped him. And I just went to bed.
My boy was throwing dollars for a couple hours.
No, and there's some funny stories about that day.
And then shoots back home after seeing some ass shake and throwing singles.
So the funny part, I mean, of course, it's a strip club. Yes, you see ass shake. But I didn't pay for ass being shipped. I was at the bar of the strip club, and the bartender,
You got hooked on her.
that was the one. That was, oh no, she was thick in all the right places.
Oh, she was thickums.
And I was,
My man was trying to test that gagitation.
no, because I'm not that type of guy. But my eyes were viewing maybe way more than I should be, and being the fact that I was in a relationship. But she was a very, very attractive young woman. One of my boys got in a fight, or not getting in a fight. He almost got us kicked out. Because I guess, sometimes the girls come around you, they dance around you and all that fun stuff, and he was like, yo, get away from me. Like, you're not the one that I want to throw my money to. But, they're trying to ship. They're trying to fish for some dollars. Yeah, so there's him, and then the security guard had to come up, and he's one of those guys that if you start, pressing him and stuff, now he wants to act tough, so he's about to start fighting the security guard in the club. Almost got us kicked out. Two of them paid for extracurricular service in the back room.
Yeah, happy ending.
Yeah.
My man got that.
And, I'm here just having a conversation with the bartender because she's really the one that got me going. But I'm trying to keep it,
Cordial.
I'm trying to keep it cordial. But at the same time, it's kind of like, if I come back here, I want you to remember me.
I will flip you like a flapjack.
Yeah. But
Pour that syrup.
Sexualizing, bro. What we talk about, though, bro?
yeah,
Can't be
bro, I thought you
sexualizing,
didn't
bro.
do that.
Oh, you come on, bro.
I'm not saying it to her. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay, my fault. Fair game, all those things.
See, that's what I'm thinking. It's just that I'm not doing it.
But But yeah, I ended up still leaving first. Went home, went to bed. That's it.
All right. Yeah, nah.
Bro, that's what you gotta do.
Did she
And then go
know?
right back and then do the same thing again.
Again? Nah. Not
But
again.
this time elevate.
Okay.
Are you trying
You were about to ask me a question, huh?
I was gonna say, did she know you was at the club or the club? Like club or club?
It wasn't asked.
Oof. Don't ask. I'm not gonna tell you.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah.
If the shoe fits, it fits.
If no one was harmed,
Right? If you're not,
if no one's harmed, no extra info should be said.
yeah. He said,
That's
if you don't want to know, don't ask.
I didn't cheat.
Yeah, no,
I actually didn't even throw money. I just spent money on the drinks. Well, that's a lie.
You would tip her.
No, because I was tipping the bartender. So I guess that is a lie. I guess that is a lie. So I'll take that one back.
Tip.
Yeah, that's
Give her
it.
that tip. Wink.
Now to a more pure side of things, Jeff. I have a bone to pick with you, man.
I got a bone to pick.
Why is it that every morning I see you posting these Bible verses?
Yo.
Are you actually reading them?
I am reading them. So early in the morning, before I even walk out my room and do what I got to do for the early morning routine, I read them and then I pray for the day. So yes, I am reading them,
He said, I'm reading them.
and I have it both in English and Spanish.
Hey, yo.
Oh yeah, because it is like 2.
Yeah. So I mostly the Spanish one. It sometimes it's not a Bible verse. It's more on like what on a daily process, like how to do things on a daily.
Okay.
But sometimes it is a Bible verse. But I mean, it caught me when I read it the first time. So, but I do read it, yes, in the morning, and then I pray.
There be some people out there, man, that be spitting,
Yeah.
but not spitting.
No, they extras in the movie Sinners, bro.
Wow, that's a bar. Extras in the movie Sinners. See, I'm gonna believe them because I see a lot of y'all. Because you're not the only one. The thing is, it's like 8 of y'all on my feed posting about these Bible verses, and I know damn well. Maybe I shouldn't use the word damn. I know very well, right? Because I know you. You're not. No, you're either not reading these verses or not understanding them properly, and you're over here posting them on your story to like make it seem like you're all holy and whatnot. And I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. Sorry.
Said, I know what you do at night.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's not perfect, so it's like, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Nobody's perfect in this world.
Yeah, that's why I don't judge, man. That's why I don't judge, man.
But
Benefit of the doubt. You get a pass.
At least if you understand of your sins and you do what you got to do to repent, then
y'all bugging, I judge.
He said, nah,
I judge, bro.
Judgment.
I judge.
yo, you drop a pencil,
I
that
might-
man judges.
I might not verbally tell you what I'm judging you for, but just know in my head I'm judging.
I'm judging you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. The way you just licked your finger, yeah, nah.
I ain't like that. That was kind of zesty. Don't do that again. At least in my presence, don't do that again.
Don't do that again.
Please.
Yeah. The way you bent down, yeah, nah.
Oh,
Ass
oh,
up, yeah, don't do that.
again.
You're a guy. Don't do that.
I don't need to be viewing this.
I need the one leg up. I need the.
All right, that's gonna conclude this episode. Listen, everybody, I truly appreciate you guys tuning in. Yeah, no, he's weird. Like I said on the top of the pod, make sure you guys like the episode if you enjoyed the episode. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. 80% of you guys, 80% of our viewers aren't subscribed to the channel. You guys helped us get to the 200 mark, so Homeboy can indulge in the glizzies, even though he only ate 4. Regardless, the glizzies were had. But now we're trying to get to the 1K mark, and we can't do it without y'all. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. It only takes 2 seconds of your day. We would truly appreciate it. That being said, everybody be safe out there. Make sure you tell someone you love them. We love you guys, and we'll catch you guys next time.
Peace.